Infowars, there are a ton of source articles that will give you the bill names, the subsections, like Section 802 of the original Patriot Act, which basically says that anybody who thinks of a crime can be declared a terrorist. It doesn't matter. That's a big section. There has been just a ton of articles done by Paul Joseph Watson in the archive. So type in Patriot Act and Infowars, and you'll get that. And then I would also say you should probably focus on the Military Commissions Act of 2004. I would do the same thing, Military Commissions Act, Infowars.com. Those will give you good source articles, great subsections to go to. And then the same thing for the DHS reports. The big ones, of course, are the Virginia Fusion Center one, the latest DHS report. There's 3 total. And then there's the MIAC report on top of that. If you go to the Infowars articles, they're just filled with sources. And the entire document, if you want to go and grab that and then take subsections out by copy and pasting, that's what I would suggest.
I've been scouring the Infowars website because I know there's been bill after bill, concerning the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, just coming out. It's hard to keep up with all this stuff. I didn't know if maybe you had kind of a database of where these things have been organized as far as congressional bills that have been coming out. Because I have trouble
not by bill name, not by bill name each. Each subsection on the old Infowars archiving system was by subject. So if you went to, I would say, Big Brother or Police State, that's probably where you're going to find the most Patriot Act stuff. But like I just did did the Google search with the quotations around it. Infowars Patriot Act first article is all about Patriot Act 2. Let me just pull it up there. This one is all about, this is from 2005. I mean, these articles right here are pages long. They have the entire PDF file of the bills and then commentary on it by Steve and Paul Joseph Watson. There you go. Gone beyond terrorism, the definition of enemy combatants, Homeland Security visits, toy store. Here's the headline of that one. Like, this Steve Watson article is excellent. Patriot Act use against U.S. citizens extended. And that really goes into it really in detail. So that one right there has about, it looks like 15 source articles. So check that one out first. And then really, you just got to be savvy with your Google searches. I thank you for the call, Tamara. Let's go to Philip in Georgia. Philip, you're on the line. Hello? Yes, Philip.
Oh, yeah. What's going on, man? I just had a quick question. I ain't really got too much stuff or too many questions about the chip as far as I had a friend telling me about a guy she knew in the military talking about they're already giving out the chip, trying to get people to sign waivers to get chips put in them, and supposedly they're in the dog tags and stuff like that. But I just had a question earlier thinking about a movie I had seen. You know how they talk about the Illuminati signs and stuff within Hollywood pictures and stuff like that. Sure. I just found it real odd to me. I was watching Fast and Furious this weekend.
The first one or the latest one?
The latest one.
Okay.
And it's a guy in the movie. The character is played by a guy named Laz, but he's pretty much the killer for the big drug dealer they're trying to bring down, Braga. I forgot his name. I forgot his name, but in the movie, the character has a tattoo on his neck, and it's of the Soviet symbol on his neck. Like the big sickle,
the sickle and the cross.
Yeah. So he has that on his neck, and on the other side it's like a sun symbol. And I'm like, if this guy is supposed to be Latino and Mexican or whatever, what in the world is he doing with a Soviet sickle on the side of his neck? But, I mean, it just struck me as odd. I was wanting to get your take on it if you saw the movie.
You know, I saw that movie, and he was really tatted up. I don't know if there's anything nefarious there. I mean, a lot of people do get tattoos in ignorance. I mean, look at Mike Tyson rocking a tattoo of Mao, and now it's actually a popular tattoo. You know, look how many people worship Che Guevara when he was a violent militant who killed innocent civilians at times because they didn't go along with his political perspectives. You know, that's rocked on T-shirts and hats everywhere. So, you know, whether or not that right there is nefarious, there's just so many movies out there that are so outwardly, you know, Illuminati and pro-New World Order. I mean, look at this new Angels and Demons where they go through Illuminati symbolism for 30 minutes only to tell you at the very end, oh, Illuminati doesn't exist. We were kidding. I think that's more important to focus on. We're going to continue to take your calls on the other side. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas. 866-582-9933. 866-582-9933.